behind.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time for a sec. I'm home alone too. God.
I'm home alone with a sick kid. It's kind of scary.
I kicked everybody out.
Aw, I should kick Ember out, but I think that's illegal because she's only 4. Get arrested.
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't want to do that. All right, guys, let's just get started. I already hit record. I'm so grateful tonight is my week in leadership, and tonight's topic is Success Club Partners, and it's so appropriate because obviously everybody knows that's what Alex and I are. And she knew everything that was going on this week with me, with Ember being sick, having some issues with my son's insurance company. And, you know, the point of being Success Club Partners is like, Mon, do you want to do the call on Success Club Partners? That way you don't have to, you know, stress out, because as leaders, we take time to do these calls. So shout out to everyone that was able to make this call. Because
are you recording quick, Mon?
Yes.
Recording? Okay.
Yep, I definitely hit record. Shout out to everyone that made this call. You know, I realize everyone's time is very valuable. And back in the day, Alex and I used to start every single call with shout outs.
Back in the day.
That
makes it sound like we're so old.
Well, you know, we kind of are. So, you know, but I get more fabulous with age. Like at 40, I'm going to blow up. A couple years away. So, so my first shout out is to every single person that made this call. You know, this is how you grow your business. It's an amazing opportunity. And now that a lot of us coaches have just joined forces, you're not just hearing your coach speak. You're getting, you know, successful coaches in this business. It's such valuable information. I want to give a shout out to all my coaches that are changing lives. Carrie, Nikki, Tanya, I mean, really just pushing, going. And those are my shouts out. Al, do you want to do your shouts now or when you speak?
I'll do it when I speak.
Okay. I'm going to do the first part of this group because I'm straight to the point and I'm kind of quick. And Alex and I are talking about the power of success partners. So a little bit how we came together. Alex and I did not know each other before Beachbody. In fact,
we came together because Kelly kicked me out of hers.
Okay, that's not my story to tell. I'm sharing my version of everything, and Alex was not my first success partner, which is something I'm going to get into. I can see Kelly. All right. Okay, which is something I'm going to get into later. You know, success partners is a lot like dating. I remember the first time I met Alex, it was at a Super Saturday. She was late. No matter what she says, she was late. And she walked into that Super Saturday like she owned that crap. So anyone that knows Alex, she loves attention. It's all about her. I am the.
Hey, are we going to be nice on this call or like?
I am just the.
You started
it. Okay, seriously, I'm muting myself. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay, I actually could mute you. I have the power. I am the total opposite. I know on social media it can look like I'm this huge extrovert. I am not. I often get labeled as a biatch because I am very quiet. It's hard for me to be in big groups of people. I'm a more one-on-one person. So when I'm at a Super Saturday, I never stand up for recognition. I never go on stage in Orlando. I can just have a little, you know, sit in my seat. Hopefully nobody looks at me. And like Alex was probably on that stage before she ever was a Star Diamond. That's just the difference between us. And, you know, how we came together, like I said, she was not my first success partner. I did not know her prior to this. I met her at a Super Saturday. She acted like she owned the place. And she followed me somewhere afterwards, and she drives like an old lady. So I love that about her. But when you're looking for a success partner, you do want someone that is similar in a sense of your goals. I also think when we came together, we were both fairly new Beachbody coaches. So I wouldn't necessarily suggest having a star diamond and an emerald together as success partners, because you're just in different phases of your business. So I think being around the same rank is definitely really important. Similar goals. Alex and I always knew that we were going to get to the top, but it was going to be our way. We always said to ourselves that God was always going to be first. That's very important to both Alex and I, our faith. I'm not saying your success partner needs to have your same faith, but for me, that is important to me. I'm just going to throw that out there. Someone that shares my faith with me, that takes it seriously. And we knew that our husbands, it's just we weren't going to put them on the back burner. It was very important to us that this is just non-negotiable. Our family, and at the time when I met Alex, she was actually still doing hair. I still do work my part-time job, so we both had that in common, and we knew we were always going to hit Success Club. Having a success partner that has those same goals, that, we both knew we had to hit Success Club every single month. Now, I really don't think it matters if your success partner is hitting 50 and you're hitting 10. You have to have that non-negotiable goal, like where you at? Or else it's not going to work out in the relationship. We both have similar long-term goals, what we see with this business in the future, what it can do for us, where we're going to be, and just growing together. One of the things Alex and I had always said in this with Beachbody was Success Club. We would be doing this anyway, and that was very important to us because we're both, Alex used to teach Zumba. As you guys know, I still teach group exercise. And when the times would get really hard for us, we would say to each other, we can't quit one. We would never let the other one give up. It would never happen. But we would be doing this anyway, just putting that into perspective. We would still be working out. We would still be drinking Shakeology. We would still be helping people. It's like Beachbody was in our blood. Alex balances me off, and I do the same for her. Sometimes I can just be too serious. I can be, sometimes she tells me I'm too truthful. I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat. She is like a free spirit. She has snuck into Success Club Success Club parties, almost made me pee my pants. I thought I was going to have to act like I didn't know her. And just having fun and doing this together and being so different yet so similar to balance out. I like to think where I am weak, she is strong, and vice versa. Which leads me to the next point. We complement each other. You don't really want someone that is too much like you, because they feel like that can be, it can be a little boring, and it can also cause a little bit of conflict. We are both strongly opinionated, but in totally different ways. For example, in the leadership group today, I had mentioned in this little feed that the leaders in that group have together, that I had been up all night with Ember. She is a diva to begin with. And when she's sick, it's just brutal. My daughter already doesn't sleep. And Alex went ahead and posted for me, even though it was my day in the group. So something like that doesn't bother me. If we were the same person, that might bother someone else. But I actually really appreciate that, knowing that she has my back in everything that we do, picking up the slack for one another. When Alex and I first became Success Club partners, she didn't know how to copy and paste. I remember being on the phone with her, teaching her that. I helped her set up Team Living the Dream. In fact, we had to abbreviate it. I'm sure Alex remembers this. She wanted to put Team Living the Dream, but that was already taken. So I'm like, hey, what if you say living, and just helping her with that, because she wasn't that tech savvy. Sometimes I think Alex is a bit softer, even though that seems really weird. She's a bit softer than I am. I am more a little direct, straight to the point. I don't really believe in sugarcoating things, even though there is I have a very soft side to me, especially when I'm close with someone. I am a lot softer, but I think sometimes I can come off a little abrupt, where she can say the same thing and it might take her a little bit longer, sound a little nicer. And I think that helps balance us out. Sometimes, I'll say to her, no, they need to do this, they need to do that. If they don't, let them go. And then there's other times where she can say, Monica, you may not need the help there, but sometimes your coaches do. Just try to be a little more understanding and in a way where she knows she's not coming at me wrong. So I think that's another thing that's important with Success Club partners and balancing each other out and going to each other for advice and being able to say the hard things, but also being able to say the nice things. She'll always say to me, Monica, give it today and then tomorrow's a new day and you have to move on. And just knowing how much that helps. What do you do together and how does it work in helping your business? Alex and I, we run challenge groups together. We run coach trainings together, sneak peeks. We pretty much do everything together. We have even combined our team page together, which seems to help out a lot. Just watching how our teams have grown. Even in our team page, her coach is posting more, my coach is posting more. I mean, it's actually really nice to watch. What also I think a lot of people know Success Club partners. Alex was just telling me the other day how one of my coaches reached out to her and just how inspiring she has been to her and how motivating Alex has been to her. And same thing with Alex's coaches. I drove to Tennessee with them, and I'm extremely close to Kelly Baker, Jennifer, and those are Alex's coaches. But when Kelly Baker hit diamond, I gave her one of my team shirts, and Alex doesn't get upset over stuff like that. That's just how we are within our teams. I don't mind if her coaches have a question and they message me. She doesn't mind either. One thing about being Success partners, we divide up the work. So for example, today, Alex posted for me in the leadership group, and it was my day to do the call, but I did the picture, I posted it in our team page. Every month we set goals, when we're gonna run our challenge groups, our sneak peeks. I do the calendar. I tend to do the PicMonkey stuff. I'm a little bit quicker with that. Where Alex will do the other things, and it's just if she doesn't have to worry about the calendar every month. I still work. Between all my part-time jobs, you can see I still work full-time. So the way to make this work for me, because I am that full-time working coach, is having my success partner there to help me, to take some of this work off my shoulders. So when I have times where I just need to focus on the vitals, I know my success partner has my back. When Alex was traveling and in one of our groups, I pretty much ran that group that month, because she was traveling. She was moving across country. She couldn't be present. Of course, she doesn't even have to ask. It's done. That's one of the things that we do for each other as Success Club partners, giving each other input. I mean, if you're one of our coaches, we're going to ask each other about advice for you. One of the things about this business, I didn't have an upline. And even if you have an upline, that person is almost on a different level. And you sometimes feel bad bothering your upline every day. I mean, I did, especially because my coach quit. So I was having to message Lindsay, who, I didn't really know that well. And you feel bad bothering them every day. I don't feel bad bothering Alex every day. So that's another thing about Success Partners. Monthly goals, we hold each other to our monthly goals all the time, no matter what. Where are you at Success Club? I mean, we're not mean to each other about it, but we know we need to refocus. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yep, I'll fix it in 1 second. We brainstorm together. We run ideas off each other. We fail together and we succeed together. Oh my gosh, Alex and I have had some of the craziest ideas together where it has flopped so bad. But then we've had some really good ones together, and it just feels so good. We're like, yeah, it's finally working. Supporting each other. There have been a few times where Alex has hit goals and I'm like, man, I know Kelly's busy, but I really want to give this shout out to Alex. I don't want to step on Kelly's toes, but I was just so excited when Alex hit 3-star that I'm like, I hope Kelly doesn't get mad at me, but I really got to shout you out. I'm so excited. And, just being that support for that other person just feels so good because, like, honestly, we have each other's back and there's just, it's just such a great feeling. Let me see what else. Daily support. Okay. Last thing, and then I'm going to give it to Al. How do you find a success partner? You can go on your team page. You can go to a Super Saturday and find a success partner. The Bombshell page. I mean, your success partner does not have to even be on your team. They don't have to be on Bombshell. I don't think your success partner should be on maybe your downline. You really don't want their success to affect your success, even though Alex's success kind of feels like my own. You don't want it to affect one another or think that Alex is just telling me something because it benefits her. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to let Alex take it away because that's what she does. And I'm going to mute myself. Last thing. I just want to point out, I definitely would have given up a long time ago had it not been for Alex. She's definitely, we've had good times, and who's to say she cheats on me all the time. I really don't care, but we do have bad times. It's like any relationship. I want to point that out. I don't want you to think there's times we don't see eye to eye all the time, but it is a relationship and it's a mutual respect and it is a bond and it is a love, but it is still a relationship. And it is no means is it perfect, but I would not be here right now if it wasn't for Alex. I definitely would have quit a long time ago. So Al, I'm going to let you take it away. I got to go check on Ember really quick.
Okay. Hi, guys. Okay. So I wrote down a few things, and what I'm going to do is just share the slide after I'll just put it in all the team pages, but I lose focus when I try to screen share, so I just don't do that anymore. I wrote down what a success partner is and what it isn't. So a few things of what a success partner is. Does everybody hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. Oh, shout out. Okay, wait. Shout out to Jen. I love your haircut. I love your red hair. I know it has nothing to do with, but you know what? It does have something to do with this business because it's just being free and bold and brave and doing what you want and setting yourself apart. And I think things like that are so important. I know things like that are so important. So I love your red short hair, by the way. And a shout out to Kelly Baker for just always keeping such a positive attitude and incredible. She just doesn't matter if she's here in her month or here in her month. She just shows up and does what she's supposed to do and keeps that character and keeps that. It kind of gives me goosebumps. I mean, that's really what this is about. So I don't get as much time to talk, which really freaks me out. So I'll get started. So what a success partner is and what a success partner is not. So to me, a success partner is someone to share the workload with, just like Monica said. It's accountability. It's a confidant, sorry. So, it's not someone that you complain to, but there are times in your business, in your life, period, that are going to be hard. They're going to be challenging. And like Monica said, I can honestly tell you, if I didn't have her to share those failures with and those letdowns, I don't know. For me personally, I feel the same way. I'm not sure I would still be kicking because she's such a huge part in this for me now. And, other people get sick of listening to it, like him. Clay doesn't want to hear about Beachbody all the time, but Monica doesn't have a choice. So it's really been huge to have her Clay, can you do that somewhere else? Can you shut the door then? See? And then growth partner and a dream builder together and goal chasers together. And, it will grow. Just like Monica said, it's a relationship. It's up and down and it has growth. We didn't start out. People may see us now and just be like, okay, well, I don't have that, or I don't, I'm not that close to someone, because you guys are going to see us so super close. But we didn't start out that way. We really just started out me being put into a group, and she was just there for me. And I'll never forget that aspect of Mon, and I think it's made me a better person and a better coach. That I was just, she was so patient and so, willing to go the extra mile and willing to take the time to set this page up for me while I'm crying, not knowing how to do it, and crying because I had to have the name Team Living the Dream. And like she said, we couldn't make it ING as in living. So we ghettoed it, and just all these little memories in the bigger picture are going to mean so much. But we didn't start out that way. We just started out running free groups and having a vision together. Our first Super Saturday, just like Monica said, we went out to lunch together. We did not know each other. She took me to eat pizza with her. And we were fired up from Super Saturday, and we were like, how do we become Diamond? How do we become Diamond? God, I want to be Diamond. And so we goal set. That was the beginning of our goal set. And then as brand new coaches, guys, it was just to hit Success Club was like do or die, life or death. We made it. We made it like that, okay? And we made it a non-negotiable. And that was just, we would share our monthly goals together. Before, we had one single teammate, one coach doing anything like that. We just shared our goals with each other, and we were like, how do we do this? How do we get there? And kept each other really accountable to it. And so it's grown over time. We were Success Club partners like a year and something before we put our team pages together, because we just realized we're doing everything together. We kept coming up with ideas, how to make this easier, how to make this duplicate. And just like Monica said, we've had a lot of ideas. I have a lot of ideas. I come to her with a lot of stuff, and she's like, Al, that ain't, I don't know. So we have a lot of things that, have failed, but that's what we're supposed to be doing here, guys. We're failing forward. And then other things that work well. And so just sharing that workload is huge. And we know, like Monica and I have teams, guys, of you guys are working moms and busy moms and working full time, just like Monica said. And I was too in the beginning. And I still feel like I am, having 3 kids and Sean. I feel like I'm even busier some days. So we all have that busy, and we can't claim it not to reach our goals. But if you have someone that you're locking arms with and you're doing this together, it really is beyond helpful. I can't even describe how many times she has helped me out like that. And it's just like Monica said, it's not even a question. It's not tit for tat. It's not who does more. I just woke up this morning. Clay, please don't get naked in here.
It's not that kind of call.
It's really not that kind of call.
It's about to get crazy in this team call.
I went into the groups this morning, like this is a perfect example. And I know her by now that she hasn't gotten to that for some reason. It doesn't matter the reason to me. I just do it. And she's the same way. And I tell her, like, seriously, sometimes I get along with Monica better than Clay. Because we just mesh. I can honestly tell you, I never by another human being felt more accepted just to be myself. She just gets me. Okay, so I want you guys to know how important that is. Don't settle for someone that you feel like maybe you agitate them or irritate them, or don't make you feel as special as you really are, because your Success Club partner, just like your partner, should make you feel valued, should make you feel like those little imperfections of yourself and all those things are what make you beautiful, what makes it worth it. So I wrote down what a Success Club partner isn't. this is where it gets a little tricky. So because I'm all lovey-feely, and that's what Monica's talking about. Sometimes she's pretty, I need that because I'm very lovey-feeling, and I'm about feelings and how people feel. But we have a business to run. We have goals to reach. And we have a vision of what we want for ourselves and for our family. And if we're letting that down, we're letting each other down. We're letting our husbands down. We're not here. We have fun. We do. And I love to have fun. But we have work to do. And so I'm not going to take times like this, team calls, and times away from Clay and times away from my family to goal set with Monica and to plan out a month with Monica and not really get to work. So our time is really valuable and it matters. And we're not each other's cheerleader. We're not. She has put me in my place and vice versa. When we're not reaching goals, when we're coming up with that busy excuse. A Success Club partner is a Success Club partner. You have both decided that you understand there's no reinventing the wheel. There's no, I didn't get to my vitals for 3 days. That's not being partners. That's being someone that is allowing you to make excuses for you not being where you need to be. A Success Club partner is you have both made that goal non-negotiable. You have that vision, you have that goals, and you're holding each other accountable to it and saying some of the hard stuff and getting, just like she said, we may quit today, but there's no quitting. We have a genuine love and passion, vital behavior number one. We will be drinking our Shakeology. We want to add value. We want to help people. We want to do whatever it takes. And so you can quit for the day, but that's it. I mean, we don't quit on each other, just like period. You keep going and you figure it out. A Success Club partner is not a business builder and a hobby coach. So you can't have someone that is really ready to do this and serious about this and taking that time away from their family, and someone that shows up every third day. Someone that, is in and out, and this is a hobby, and 1 month they're at Success Club 0, and 1 month they're at Success Club 2, and this other coach is consistent and persistent and taking that time and putting that work in. It's not fair. It won't work. And you're wasting each other's time. And in this business, it's all about time, especially when you're busy and you have other things that are just so of value and important to you. So, just like Monica said, you need to be like-minded, but you don't have to be alike. And that's the thing. You make non-negotiables. You set your goals with each other, but that doesn't mean your goals have to be the same. For a long time, Monica was like, I am back to being, she had 2 other jobs. I need to hit Success Club 5. I need to do this and this, where I was like, I want to be 10 here. I want 5 over here in Clay's. I want to be here. I mean, but we had a different life, and that it's just like any relationship, right? It comes and goes. It's in different seasons. We're different now. So you don't have to have the same goals, but you both need to be clear on what your goals are and hold each other accountable to what is right for you and your life. But letting each other consistently off the hook, that's not a Success Club partner. That's a buddy. That's a friend that says, it's okay that you're half-assing it. It's okay that you settled for mediocrity this month. And it's not. I remember one time Monica almost missed Success Club. I don't even think she did, but I'm talking midnight, last day of the month, grinding. And I was actually on the power hour with her and kind of yapping my jaw, and she kicked me off because she was like, Al, I need to do this. And I held her accountable to that goal, and I knew it mattered to her. And it wasn't even just about reaching it, guys. It was that I knew she was putting that effort no matter what. And things to know, it's like dating. You don't have to stay with the same Success Club partner. You don't owe anything to anyone but yourself and your family in this business. So if it's not working, you dump them, just like you would an ex-boyfriend. And like Monica said, I've gone through a lot of partners. I'm an SC little slutsy. It wasn't working. It wasn't working for me. They didn't get me. Where your energy and your time goes matters. So don't feel bad for that. You don't have to be mean, but this is your business, okay? This is your time away from your family. This is you growing. And if it's not working, you communicate or you break up. And like Monica said, I've cheated on her, but whatever I get from someone else, I always bring back to us. I include her in everything. I don't do anything where Monica's not involved or gaining from, because she's my girl. Like, that's that trust, that's that commitment, that's that having that someone in this business is so important, guys, because it can get hard and you can go through peaks and valleys. And friends that aren't in the business with you, or husbands, they don't always want to hear it, or they don't get it. I mean, when I've lost some really big goals, I mean, because you're pushing together, you're fighting for those goals together. It wasn't Clay that could understand me crying in my closet, but I'm on the Voxer with Monica, like, ah! And she's just like, it's gonna be okay, Al. You know, we just have to we have to keep going, or whatever she says in that moment to bring me back and remind me of what I'm doing this for. So we show up together. We talk weekly. That's another thing. An SC partner is not someone that you just randomly speak to once a month. Me and Monica talk every day, but I'm not saying you have to be best friends with your SC partner or start that way. I get that. But even when we weren't, we talked weekly for sure, and set those goals, held each other accountable. We ran free groups, and we still run free groups even before we had teams that were doing it with us. And we share what is working, we share what isn't. And really, we just allow each other to completely be ourselves. And I want you to write that down, and I want you to remember that your SC partner allows you to be you. And if that's compromised, it's not the right person for you. We mesh really, really well. I totally could be married to her, but I'm not a lesbian and I'm married, so it's not going to work out. But I'm just saying, we click really, really, really well. Like, there's not anything that I do that like makes her mad. It's just so spectacular. I'm like,
okay, that is not true. But
she doesn't tell me. She doesn't.
Yeah. I'm very laid back in that sense.
Yeah,
I'm very
really laid back, and so we that's why it works. But I want you guys to understand the importance of having that partner on a serious note in this business with you, and playing around with it. Just like I said, it's like dating. You don't have to stay with someone. And another thing really quick is, it's not up to your upline to get you an SC partner. They can suggest it, or they can see maybe who you would click with, but it's really totally up to you. I mean, Kelly didn't put me with Monica, maybe by default. But she didn't.
Stop it.
Love it. I love it.
It was technically, Lindsay Westbrook put us together.
She did. But serious note, serious. God, it's so hard to be serious sometimes. We were not, it's not up to Kelly to find me someone. Like, it's up to you to search and find, and just like, they don't have to even be on the same team. Like, they could be anywhere, so just keep playing around with that and find that like-minded person. And if you get to have anything as magical as what we have, then that's awesome.
So you should be thanking Kelly.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Monica.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have all this. You would be sleeping at my house this weekend.
It's like dating. Success partners is like dating. You just have to keep trying, and then you'll eventually click with somebody, and it'll be like a soulmate, partner who balance each other out, and who speak one is strong, one's weak. One in one area where one's weak, the other one's strong, and you balance each other out. You hold each other accountable to your goals. You run groups together. You run team calls together. You push each other to go outside their comfort zone. You check in with them weekly, daily, whatever that you need, whatever each other needs to help you move forward. Because the reason why we have accountability groups with our personal fitness journey is because we need to be accountable to somebody else to keep us going. Because we get discouraged, we want to give up early, we want to give up yesterday, we don't see results. Well, the same thing is with your business. If you don't see a yes today, you're going to want to throw your hands up in the air and be like, F this, like, I need a yes today, you know? And then your success partner is like, just keep going. Like, it's not no right now. It's just, you know, no right now or whatever. So I know that it's your lifeline, you know? It's just somebody that speaks life into you when you don't have life to give yourself.
And it's someone that laughs when you get like dirty pictures on